Okay, go ahead and get yourself comfortable. We're going to be lying down prone, face down. I want you to take your hands and feel the back of the neck right at the base of the skull. And for this first minute or so, really only worrying about your breath all the way out, open mouth. You see me sticking my tongue out, fluttering my lips, going between lion's breath and horse breath. We're bringing the neck into extension here, and I want to take a minute and palpate, feeling with our hands, our fingers, the muscles all around the back of the neck and the jaw and all around in there. And then when we're ready, we're going to go into our first exercise, which is called prone turtle. So here we are with prone turtle, and our goal here is to send the ball up only using the cervical spine. So everything else is touching the ground. Our armpits are as flat as possible on the ground. And we are pushing the ball up to the sky for about 8 or 10 or 12 breaths here. Still purging breath. We're going to continue using our purging breath, open mouth exhale, releasing 100% of every drop of our air before we breathe in again. So here we are using the back of the neck muscles to push the ball up. We're still maintaining a long spine. We're sending the crown of the head straight ahead to lengthen the spine, even tucking the chin in a little bit. And that space of the back of the neck where the brain stem exits the skull and enters the spinal column, that is really what we're targeting here as we slightly tuck our chin in and lengthen the crown of the head straight forward as we send the ball up just an inch or so. So we're working all this musculature in the back of the neck. We're lengthening this space that can get sort of shortened through lack of function and posture. We are starting out our practice here by focusing right there with our purging breath for about a minute or so. And when we're ready, we take the ball off of the top of our head and we place it on the ground and put our chin on top of it. So now our neck is in extension, and I want to go ahead and feel again, using our fingers, palpating and feeling the back of the neck, those muscles that we just worked. Continuing with our purging breath all the way out, open mouth, stick the tongue out, and really breathe it all the way out. Okay, now we're going to go through a little series here of twisting turtle, prone twisting turtle. So we're going to take first the left ear and place it on the ground as best as we can. We might not be able to twist, rotate our neck that much. That's okay. Do the best we can. Might want to put a pillow down so it makes it easier for us. Go ahead and do anything we need to. And for the first 4 breaths or so out of 12, we're going to have about 12 breaths in this position. For the first 4 breaths, all we're going to do is relax. All we're going to do is relax. We are in twisting turtle here. And after about 4 breaths, just relaxing, I want you to lift the ball up, push the ball up as best as you can. And if it's too heavy for you, that's okay. Just use your hands, interlace fingers, maybe a pillow, something very light. Using all the musculature of the neck that we rarely use like this. That's the point here. We're going through a cycle. It continues each time. It's the same thing. We are starting out with relaxing for 4 breaths, and then we strengthen for 4 breaths, and then we relax again while we stretch. And then we can repeat that if we feel like we want to. So in a 12 breath cycle, we're able to do 4 breaths just relaxing completely, 4 breaths contracting the muscle and using it, and then 4 breaths where we're relaxing again and letting it stretch with the weight of the ball, the assistance of the gravity. Remember that gravity is our assistance and our resistance because of this magical medicine ball that we have. And when we're finished with our 12 breaths of a twisting turtle, we're going to go back to the center, always going through the center. Couple breaths here as we have our neck in extension with our chin on the ball. We're lying face down. This is our center position of the prone turtle series. Now we're going back to prone twisting turtle on the other side. So the right ear is now down. We're going to spend about 4 breaths, allowing the ball to weigh down our head here. We're letting the ball be on the left ear. And if we need to, we can move it around however we feel to get comfortable, to allow ourselves to relax as deeply as possible. We'll continue on, purging breath all the way out, and open mouth exhale every single drop of air before we breathe in silently into the nose. And when we're ready with 4 breaths relaxed, now we're going to use 4 breaths of contraction, of strengthening. So all these muscles that we just relaxed and lengthened them a bit, now we're going to take them from their most lengthened position that we could relax them into, and we're going to strengthen them, recruiting everything about that muscle. All those tendons and ligaments, everything about them is being recruited and used. So we can move the ball around as we need to, as we take about 4 breaths, strengthening. And then when we're ready, we'll take a breath all the way out and relax again. And take 4 breaths, relaxing while we feel the ball increase the stretch. We're able to stretch just a bit more, release and relax just a bit more after our strengthening breaths. So we continue on, and now we're going to move back through the center. When we're ready, place our chin on the ball with our neck in extension again. Here we are in the prone turtle center position. Continuing with our purging breath here, lion's breath, all the way out, open mouth exhale. Stick the tongue out. Use that function. Flutter the lips. And when we're ready, we're going to flip up, so we are facing up, lying down on our back. If you use a yoga mat, this could be a smart thing to bring. However, you can do this anywhere, on your floor, on a carpet. You can do it on the grass. We're going to begin with the ball lying face up. We're going to place the ball right on our third eye. And we're going to send the ball straight up and a little bit back. So this is called supine third eye to the sun. So we are lying face up and sort of doing like a sit-up, just the first part of it, but not going toward our feet at all. We're going straight up, and if anything, we're going the other direction. After about 8, 10, maybe 12 breaths or repetitions, whatever we can handle there, working those muscles of flexion, then we're going to come into the supine twisting turtle. After a breath, of course, in the center. Here we are with the left ear on the ground, twisting, rotating the neck and the head as best as we can, and using the assistance of the medicine ball to increase the stretch and the amount of relaxation that I'm able to achieve here, because the ball is basically like having a massage while we're doing our workout here. While we're doing our movement, we're able to massage the muscles that are doing the work and help them to perform even better, to relax and to outperform what they would be able to do without this assistance from gravity and this resistance from gravity. So after about 4 strengthening breaths where we're contracting and using all the musculature, then we're going to come back down and relax the head down. We're going to feel the ear on the floor as best we can while we massage our head with the ball on the other ear and lengthen all that out. And when we're ready, we're going to come back into the base supine twisting turtle position.